Hey there, welcome back, guys. We're live again. No, we're not painting this time. Today, we're going to be going over remote ID. Once we go live on Instagram, we're catering to folks in all format. Just seeing how I look silly there. Yeah, so I was curious about remote ID because I have a module. When I did the unboxing for the Neo 2, I told you guys I have a module. I just haven't set it up 100%. But before we get started, let me just make sure that this is shrunken here. We always have to make sure we are live before we go live. I just want to confirm with DJI if there is remote ID on this thing, because I've seen it's on there, but it needs to be activated. It's on there, but apparently not here in the United States. So somehow we're like the redheaded stepchild where we've been disconnected from that feature. So let's confirm that with DJI, because if it is on there, then it means that it's only a matter of time before you have to take this off. This is the Ruco remote ID module. So apparently if you want to fly that over people, you need remote ID. Apparently if you want to have your Part 107, you want to fly that, you need a remote ID. You want to fly over traffic. You could fly over traffic if you're transitioning and going, over it, but you need remote ID. So many rules and regulations, but you don't. I don't believe you need it if you're recreational, but I'm not rec. As you can see, my channel is monetized. But if I'm just flying around, in my yard, I believe I'm fine. It's when you go outside, but I'm never going to go outside. I mean, outside in a sense where I don't think I'll ever fly the Neo over traffic. I'm never going to fly the Neo over people, because it's the kind of drone that I'm always going to fly in my yard or in the grassy field, because it's, as we've seen, sketchy and not reliable to fly anywhere but I do want to try that follow me feature. I want to go into the woods, that place where Ken and I went, where he took his Neo and I was following behind it. And I just, was the guy that was the spotter. I want to see if it does that, if it follows me through. Because I see these videos where people are on their bicycles and traveling through, and I'm like, wow, I want that. I want to do that with my drone too. I just need to go. Again, we need to make sure we're live before we go live, so that the stream can be pushed to the proper audience. I'm just going to go to my channel and then go to yeah, we're streaming in portrait. Good call, Mark Bay. The last stream got a lot of views. You can go back and check. Apparently portrait's the way to go. I think everything's set up for the doom scroller. Not everything is all doom and gloom. You could update your own thumbnail. I'm just going to put it into Neo 2 and live stream, and then done, and then save it. You can't do this on Streamlabs. And then we're just going to jump right into the chat with DJI, if that makes any sense. It's just, it doesn't let you have to go through all these hoops and loops, and then go back to your channel and just make sure everything is parv. All right, and that's it, I believe. Just need to go make sure captions are on. Apparently if you make sure captions are on when you're doing your live stream, that also helps with the experience too. It's not, because then you're catering to everyone, except you have to do all that before you turn it on, before you push to your people. And I believe, just one more check before we jump into the show. I'm just gonna go here. Nice, captions are there. Great. Knowing that and moving forward, let's jump into it. All right, let's make sure we have sound for you guys. Push to your people. All right, and that's it. We can close out and now go here. Let me just go here into my editor. There we go. And voila. All right. Samsung Me. And we're going to submit. I think it's a gimmick on some of the drones, because it did work on the Android. Restart chat, but it doesn't show up. Technical support. DJI Explore tutorials, specifications, DJI unable to take off. Let's just say rep. Live person for Neo 2. Don't need any of that. Tutorials. We go through this every single time. No, I don't need that. Chat with live agent. There we go. Let's try new inquiries. DJI Neo 2. You probably want it to be technical support, right? New DJI. I don't even know what the fuck the DJI sales support, purchasing support, right? There we go. Diana, thank you, Diana. Thanks, Diana. All right. I wonder if there's any update on this in the meantime. I could plug this in, right? So you guys can have a look and see, but then it defeats the purpose. Wonder we'll just go here while Diana is asking for our help. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Diana. Was wondering if the Neo 2 has remote ID on it. I didn't see it load. It was loading on the Mavic 4 Pro, but you don't see it. It doesn't show up. It does show up on the Android phone, on the Android apps, but it doesn't show up on the Apple apps, which is really weird. And then the Roku app doesn't show up either, which is really weird. So it's like it's only exclusive to I don't know, this experience here. Here, I'll show you. I will show you. Like, I show up as to where I am, but the remote ID module doesn't, unless you have the exclusive remote ID app. Anyway, here, let me just show you. Well, Diane is probably asking someone, otherwise she would have replied already. And so, you know, it's a simple yes or no question. Yes or no. Let's see, now she wants to know. Might know where you're located. In New Jersey. New Jersey in the United States, right? Because it might be in New Jersey and Dubai or something. I don't know. You just never know. Like, we're in New Jersey. All right. So, New Jersey in the United States. So yeah, so back to where we were here while she's doing there. See, it doesn't show up unless you have a mod. The drone's on, right? So, you know, given that, here, I'll show you here. You can me stuff. See? And we can move the camera. We can access it. We don't have any remote ID error, but if we move the gimbal, see? Gimbal's moving. So that's good. We got a connection there. So, like, who gets to see the remote ID experience? Just law enforcement? Like, what if I'm Karen? If you're even, like, I don't know, it's so weird. I'm sure this will show up on other devices if it has its Bluetooth. Oh, in case, yeah. As you can see here, well, Diana's looking into it. This is the Roku scanner. So it found me. I shut the drone off thinking, like, hey, maybe that's the drone. But no, it's not. Oh, for those of you on Instagram here, I'll show you. Samsung Me. So you see, it you show up, but the remote ID module doesn't. The drone is on, as we saw, but I don't see. Because you're allowed to drones around. So you have the Bluetooth, right? Which prompts you to add your Bluetooth device, right, in the settings. But then there's drones around you should be able to find. Of course, by default, it puts you in Morningside Road. Why, I don't know. So you have to scroll in to where you are. And I was like, oh my God, there's my drone. Nah, that's just the phone geolocation tagging experience. So that's a little bit of a bummer there. And then, then you'd be able to click it and get all the identification info. Same thing with the other apps. You have Drone Scanner. Drone Scanner worked on the Android, which was really cool. But as you can see, we got 0 drones around. UASID, right? Nothing. How about time? How about distance? See, how about, we'll just leave it there. And nothing. See, so that little blip that you see is just bigger on the other Roku application. And there we go. We got a reply. So that's a little bit of a bummer. A lot of these remote ID apps are there, but as you can see, they don't work. I'm afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Calm down. I'm afraid upon checking the regulations of the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, drones weighing more than 250 grams are required to support. Really, she cut and pasted that somewhere. I know that. But the Neo 2 is under 250 grams, are required to support remote ID. DJI Neo 2 does not support remote ID because the takeoff weight of the Neo 2 is only 150 to 160 Gs. That's fine. That's fine. But can you ask if it's installed in there? Apparently APPAREN, apparently other Neo 2s have it. I think it just needs to be turned on from the software end of things, from what I've heard and seen. And since she's copying and pasting things, we need someone higher level support. So DJI says it's not on there because it's under 250 grams, which is fine. See, drones it has to weigh more than 250 grams are required to support remote ID. DJI Neo 2 does not support remote ID because it's so lightweight. And which is fine, and that's according to U.S. regulations. It looks like we lost our, while she's looking that up. I like when we get DJI support and the chats are just fluid, like we know they're not looking it up and then copying and pasting it because they just type away, as I can't keep up with them on their chat because they're just like keyboard warriors. Anyway, that's fine though. That gives us time to see. Drone radar. My drone is not selected. You can do your drone, your serial number. No need to put mine in there, but I'm just looking to see. We have 0 drones. Oh, for those of you on Instagram. See, 0 drones. There's another one that you could download. So there's Drone Scanner. There's Roku. Roku Scanner. But as you can see, it doesn't matter which scanner you have. That's just, see, if I turn the phone, that's just me. It sees me, but I want to see you. I want to see the drone that we have on outside. And apparently, that drone ain't showing up. So who's remote ID for? Too bad I'm not going to spin it around, but hold on. Diana come back yet? No, so I'll just do me stuff. So as you can see, we can still move the gimbal. Oop, no, I don't want to zoom in. Maybe move it up. All right, there we go. Look at the piano. And then if we tap on the top, yep, remote ID is functional and on. Of course, we got aircraft not in flight and satellite issues, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. So these remote ID apps are there, but not really there because, we don't. I wonder if I can download another one. So I think it's for your own benefit. Although I have seen where on the remote controller, it would say aircraft nearby, which is really cool. I like that feature. Let's see if we can download, while Diana's looking at up. I think she just wrote back. Nope, she has to ask. Okay, that's fine. That buys us time. Let's see if we can download, go to the App Store, and then go to here, and then we'll type in Remote ID. I'll let you guys have a look at the Remote ID module I have. Remote ID, Drone Remote ID, and Drone Buddy, nah. RID scanner. That looks pretty cool, but it only got 1 star. And then we have here drone scanner. I think we have that already. Well, that's 2nd gen. It says real-time drone detection tool. All right, let's try that one. I'm all psyched about that, even though it's only got 3 stars. And this purchase, my face and my fingerprint is my password. So, and then we'll open it. Remember, the drone's on. I go here, Wi-Fi detector. Drone detects with drone tag. We don't have drone tag. Drone tag is expensive. It's like freaking arm and leg. Okay, drone remote ID. Next. iPhone cannot detect DJI or other Wi-Fi drone. Oh, okay, so it's an Apple issue. Look at that. All right, learn more about why. I'd like to know more why. So that's why you can only see them on the Android phones. Wow, that's crazy. Can you, in plain English and black and white, well, black and pink. Due to limitations in the iPhone scanning capabilities, most drones, including DJI models, cannot be detected. Apple restricts Wi-Fi scanning on its devices, preventing detection of drones that use Wi-Fi for remote ID. What about Bluetooth? Right? Wow, that's a real bummer. I guess we can find out more later. I'll just grant that's like, so I click allow. And then finish. So that's probably why we don't see it, but we'll see the drone tag ID because the drone tag is Bluetooth. Oh, Bluetooth, and I guess I spoke too soon. Look what it says about Bluetooth. It says, right here, Bluetooth limited. Here, I'll scroll it up. Are you shitting me? This phone does not support scanning via BT5 extended. Okay. So I guess I'll be like a dog chasing my tail, never being able to find myself. And we'll turn on remote location, allow while using the app. Of course, that'll take, oh, Donna's written back to us. We'll move this to the sides, and this shit don't work. All right. However, when you have commercial flying, the drone needs to be registered. Yes, we know that. That's why we're teaching you guys on this channel. To be registered and added with remote identification, RID module, even if it weighs less than 250 grams. It is recommended to purchase a third-party remote ID module on the FAA. We know that doc list, and come on, that doesn't answer my question. I hate that. Come on, Diana, you're killing me. See, you found me. That's a good sign, in case you're wondering. Well, hold on, let me just set Donna straight. Or we might have to like hang up and get someone else who knows what the fuck they're talking about. I know this, but this doesn't answer my question. I heard through the grapevine. I heard, and I hid. I heard that the Neo 2 has remote ID, but it's been turned off on the USA. Can you ask someone in your office to confirm this? From what I heard, don't know how true it is, don't believe it. That's why we do all our support. Every support ticket we've ever done and had with DJI is done live. I actually have a few with them that have been confirmed. All right, so see, it just tells you where you are. The drone's on. So again, this one said that because of Apple. So I guess it doesn't matter which remote ID module you get because the iPhone is restricted from it. It's interesting. So it was just confirmed by this app. Bluetooth Legacy is supported, but Bluetooth 5 extended. But also, oh, yeah, let's turn on Wi-Fi scanning. See, your device does not support this technology. How could it be? It's a new iPhone. Not really new, but all right. So who's remote ID for then? Let's click on advanced. I'm gonna advanced turns off the other one, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't support it anyway. I'm in legacy. Look, here's someone from Hungary just checked in. Nice. We get a lot of our viewers from Europe. That's kind of cool. So while Diana is checking in on that, I want to push it to this screen so I can see our chats, and then we'll move this over and see what Boneworks is sharing with us. We're gonna pull this out, make this a little bit smaller because we don't need a big chat window, and then put this in the middle. I've flown in manual mode in Hungary last weekend. Hungary is a dictatorship with very restrictive drone regulations. No problem yet. Yeah, they got to find you. And with FPV, if you're flying the Neo 2, there's no remote ID on there. So you could just fly and sky and then duck, tuck and roll into like the little corner your car is in, and you'll be okay. But as you see here in the US, if you're flying commercially, you gotta put the remote ID on. I'll make a new video on this and do an unboxing of it, which is a little bit of a bummer. Which means that if your YouTube channel is monetized, you gotta put remote ID on there. But you could do this. You could pull like a Tom Cruise, right? When he does his magic trick, and then it'd be like this. It'd be like, now it has remote ID. And we're gonna fly it. We're just gonna put the drone over there, and then take the remote ID, put it in your pocket so you're flying with your weight, and then just fly away. Now we're gonna fly in FPV, and then when the drone comes back, then we're gonna land the drone, put the remote ID back on for the sake of the video, and then fly. And that's it. Kind of neat, huh? And for those of you who didn't see in the other mode, here, I'll show you full version of me. Okay, here's our drone. And Diana hasn't gotten back yet. I think she did. Put the remote ID on. We're going to show you how to fly remote ID, guys. We're going to put the drone over here so that we can fly in M mode, so we don't want to take off too close from us, and then show the drone. And as we show the drone, I'll put the remote ID in my pocket. Okay, we're going to take off now. Here we are, flying in remote ID. Okay, we're ready to land now. Their battery's at 35% because that's when I bring my drone back. And the drone landed. And now we're just gonna put the remote ID back on, and then voila. I don't know. Anyway, just I'm trying to get it up and running. Just joking, but I can't do that. You know I can't. All right, so let's see what Diana says. Suppose somebody has flown last week nearby at a Hungarian airport. Oh, here, I'll let you guys read. At a Hungarian airport, a bigger hacked firmware DJI drone at 3,000 meters altitude. The police catched him. Oh, the police caught him. I wonder how. Oh, probably, DJI drone through the remote ID, right? I don't know how they caught him. That's why you have to be careful. But if the drone doesn't have remote ID, they're not going to catch you. He's maybe jailed. Yeah, probably. And that's why you got to follow the rules. Here, they don't put you in jail, but they will confiscate all your stuff. They will blacklist you, and they will give you fines. You'll be fined. I'm just trying to figure out where to put this chat thingy. Oh, I see. One side has the screen name. I guess there is good. Or maybe here. Or maybe there. Or maybe there. Maybe there. I don't know where. I guess I'll leave it there. Yeah, so you'll be fined. Yes, Hungary has drone detection systems. I think the drone detection systems are made by companies in Israel, which are really advanced. Allow me to check on this further with our relevant team. Okay, great. She's gonna check. Great. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, because from what I heard, remote ID is on the DJI Neo, like that physical device, but apparently it's been turned off software-wise. Why, I don't know. Maybe we're the redheaded stepchild. Let's Google it. While Diane is double checking, does the Neo 2 have remote ID? The DJI Neo 2 generally does not have active built-in remote ID capabilities in many regions, particularly the US, as it is designed as an under 250 gram drone that does not require it for recreational flights. However, it may have the technology built in but disabled. So that's what I'm reading about online, a lot of that. And this one's AI generated, but I'm reading about it in other forums. However, it may have the technology built in disabled, or it might support it in specific international markets. And that's what I heard too. Certain international markets have remote ID on the Neo 2 activated, which means it's there but not there because we don't have it here. And why they didn't turn it on here was kind of interesting, because it would be nice if they left it for, you know, people that want to fly commercially. For commercial Part 107, use or where required, an external remote ID module is usually necessary. That's fine. DJI have confirmed that the Neo 2 does not have remote ID. Okay, and may as well wait for the Neo 3. It is a little bit heavy. It's going to make it heavier. We'll weigh it in this video to see how much the module actually weighs. Low, the batteries won't last 3 years. That's so true. Yeah, there is a life expectancy on the batteries on these things. That's why you want to sell them. Like I always sell my drone within the 2-year marker, or in this case, everything here, my Mavic and a whole arsenal will be gone in 6 months, only because of that firmware issue that there will be no more future updates with DJI. I'll miss it, but not worth it. I'll save the funds in case something does come along, but it doesn't pay for it. Someone else is doing a video like mine. But as you know, I've had this for a long time. I just haven't done the video. I usually have my stuff here for a long time before I've had the what do I have? The UV protector for the Mavic 4 Pro. I just haven't put it on there. I think I've had it for like since Thanksgiving, November, December, January, February. But this has to go on before 5 months. Yeah, well, let's see what Diana says. All right, we can always look that up. Oh, she's still okay. Great. Has that is the case currently? The details in the support. It is recommended to purchase a third-party. Okay. Remote ID module on the FAA list. You can review the United States. I know the United States drone regulations. I know this, but what countries, UN countries is the remote ID turned on in? So North America, AMER, America has no remote ID, but which part of the world does? I will be traveling and need to know. Not really traveling, but that'll have her ask someone who does know, right? Because like I said, you see, you get mixed answers online. Some people say yes, AI says yes, it's there, but turned off in the US. Disabled. Yes, Hungary has drone disabled. Good to know. RID. Oh, see, there you go. So it is built in there. Haha. Proof is in the pudding. The remote ID is available for the DJI Neo 2 in Japan and China. So, remote ID is built into the Neo 2. Why the fuck they don't turn it on, I don't know. but that's messed up. So they, they make the so there you have it. Now we got it straight from DJI. So that you're going to need one of these things right here. Why is that one so small though? Oh, I know. I think I made it small from back in the day. Let me see. Make it a little bit bigger. Hold on. So that's crazy. Okay. So wait. Let's ask her. So let's say when. So when I go to Japan, because you need a visa to go to China, right? So if I go to Japan, remote ID will turn on, or will I need to update the drone? My trip is when am I going to Japan? Never. But my trip is in 3 weeks. There we go. Let's see. All right, I'm leaving in 3 weeks, and I could leave this little thing at home, the Ruko. All right, let me see if I can make this one bigger. I don't know why this one is not making it. I'll move this over here so maybe I can get a hold of the little thing that will make it. It's probably a glitch with. Nope. It's not working. I can move it, right? But it's not letting me shrink and expand. Oh, I think it'll let me do it in the middle. See, I can bring, oh, there we go. Middle works. This is what you guys can see on your desktop. All right. So wait, someone chimed in. Camera Ray, the Neo 2 being shipped to China, Japan, and the UK have remote ID built in. I have seen the Neo 2 breakdown video that shows it has all the parts built in needed. Okay. This was one that came from Korea. So that means, so how do I know if I have it or not? I guess Diana will tell us. That's good to know, Camera Ray. Thank you for sharing that. Shout out to you. Which is a weird how, I might as well shut this off because the remote ID apps don't work unless you have an exclusive remote ID and a dedicated, what do they call it? Remote ID app, which is kind of weird. So this part makes no sense. So you're required to put remote ID on your drone, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. As you can see, I have it and I have had it. But the only way to see yourself on the remote ID is to download this app. But I guess according to Boneworks, law enforcement has like the universal ID app where they can find you with this and that and that. And as you can see, the iPhone says it does not report remote ID broadcast scanning, which is a little bit of a bummer, which is great for us. I say bummer, but great because then we don't have to worry about Karen when she busts out her phone. I know you. I'm going to report you. You should not be doing that. That happened to me a few times. I've had to de-escalate, but friendly, like, come have a look. Come see. And then she's like, oh my God, that's so cool. I'm like, yeah, right. You want to try? No ice cream for you. Yeah, so let's see what Mitzvah Turkey Izalarum. Hello. Sorry, but we'll have to put this into Google Translator. And Diana is looking for our answer, but our question's already been answered by our viewer here, apparently on the teardown. Remote IDs in there. But why would they shut it off on the US? You know, which is a little bit of a bummer. And so in the meantime, while she's, there we go. It would so it is built in. Oh my God. So according to, hold on, Samsung Me, according to Camera Ray, you are right. And this is what Diana has just confirmed. If I go to Japan in 2 to 3 weeks, it would automatically turn on as the device would detect when you were logged in the DJI Fly app. So if you bring your drone to Japan, your Neo or any other drone, but why is, okay, so that's interesting to know. this is great, Diana. Am looking forward. Forward, forward. Oops, caps lock accidentally. My keyboard is so small. Forward to using my Neo in Japan. And what else are we gonna ask her? There was using my Neo 2 in Japan. And I'll just press space bar for there. Why is it turned off in the USA? I wonder if there's a way to turn it on. Like you go to Japan, have it activated, like so for the sake of activation, and then great. I'm glad to have assisted you on this. No, not yet. Don't rush. Don't hang up on me just now. So that's great that this has been confirmed. But while she goes to probably find that out, let's say I wanted to go ask someone. Can you ask your boss? Tell her to go to the man. All right. That's really interesting, though. All right. So now that we have that out of the way, let's see what this remote ID module looks like. I'm pretty sure she's going to come back and answer it and be like, have I helped you? Is there anything else I can do for you? Please fill out your survey. That is interesting to know that this little guy has it in there. Wow. Who knows? Maybe one day, right, he will get a firmware upgrade and be turned on. In the meantime, you're going to have to waste your hard-earned money and get one of these things right here. But let's see how much... The box is heavy. I hope it's just the box and the freaking packaging, and I'm not adding like so much more dead weight to the drone. I'll leave this side for the fake video and this side for this video. Or I thought I cut one open. Oh yeah, I did. Because remember we got to do the unboxing and pretend setup. Like, hey there, welcome back, guys. It's already been activated. For Karen. Oh look, iOS. Oh, that's for the app though. We know the app works, but hopefully the Apple hopefully, you know, it said that Apple doesn't support remote ID scanning, so hopefully it works. So it's good it comes with the 3M strips, a little glue. Comes with a little, it seems kind of chintzy if you ask me. Might look for one on the 3D forums. I don't, no, like it's made of PLA or something. But it looks like it would go on like that and then somehow lock on. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess it would go like this. I'll have to look at the instructions and see, but I'm not trusting this. I would definitely trust these things right here. Oh look, Diana wrote back. Samsung me. Thanks for sharing that, Cameron. I did not know. We recommend checking out the official DJI Instagram account for our statement on the situation. Please also refer to our official Viewpoints blog. She's telling me to go check out their website. Can you share this link? It was probably posted many moons ago. Usually we have better DJI support than this. They usually don't direct us. They answer all our questions. We send them a link to the live feed. If you've put on our live feed supports with DJI, this is like bullshit. Please go check our third-party website. Anyway, we've been spoiled. So it has like a little code there. Probably scan it. It's pretty light to some extent, but I would probably put it on with this thing. It comes with extra ones, but I might do the Velcro because you want easy on and easy off. Well, you probably can't see, of course, because we were distracted by Diana. So here you go, Zaruko. So this would go on like this, I believe, or not. I'm not really sure how that goes on. Definitely does. That's why I said it's kind of chintzy and flimsy. I'm not sure where the hell that would go on. What else is here? We have some little zip ties. Is that zip ties? Yeah, they have zip ties. So clearly this would go probably on your FPV, I'm thinking. And then it would go on your toilet strap. Yeah, that makes sense. So you could put this on, but then where does this go? Oh, and then this goes on here like that. So this is for the FPV, and then your toilet strap thingy. That makes sense. Okay. And then this, most likely you would do, I would probably do the, because you want to be able to remove it and take it, put it on and off again. So, wow, they really, a little bit of a bummer. I have to watch one of the no, maybe not. I was gonna say I have to watch one of the teardown videos because where are you gonna put this thing? You know, like literally, there's like no space for it. I don't want to make it too top heavy. That sucks. Are you shitting me? I might sell this, to be honest with you. Everything, because it doesn't really benefit me. Could go on the battery, and then if it goes on the back, it's like too back heavy. Like then you can't fly acro mode. Are you like literally like what's the whole purpose of acro if you got this big clunka tunka chunka on there? Oh nice, she sent us the link. Okay, we can get back to this and put that there. I wonder if you can put it underneath or just do like I showed you, the sleight of the hand, right? Like Tom Cruise and his magic trick. All right, let's see what we have here. So thankfully, she got back to us, and I was like, I was not having it. I'm like, I want now. I want the white glove service. Here is a link you can check. Apart from this, didn't I tell you what she was going to say? That is there anything else I can assist you with? Well, she's in a real hurry to get me off, right? Even though we've just got it on. No, thank you. And there are better women than her at DG. We've had other female reps, and they're not like this. All right, and they're usually comparable to the male supervisors. They're held to higher expectations, and they want to serve you. This one, like, just can't wait to get her. No, thank you. Let's go to the link though. This one wanted to redirect us. Oh, nice. We can follow them instead of direct us. Oh, look, Diane D shared this. Oh, look, she's on Instagram. Interesting. Follow. Why not? Let's follow her. If we can. I guess we weren't meant to follow. Am I logged in? Just click not now. DJI could be banned in the US by a deadline just 43 days away. We know that. Come on, man. This is old news. Where's the new news? DJI could be banned. A deadline that could be. We know that. We know that. That doesn't answer my question. Let's see what we got here. Under the FY25 National Defense Authorization Act, we know that. If there is no audit, we know that. You can just go to Drone Camps. He'll give you the latest news on the DJI ban. DJI would be banned from launching any new products. We know that. When was this posted? But it doesn't say anything about the remote ID. That's fine. It's there, but it's not really there. We don't need to go down the rabbit hole and then just keep searching and then just get nowhere. Drone Advocacy Alliance. I wonder who that is. That sounds like Ryan Lorette. Is that him? Or someone else? Let's see. That I want to look up. Drone Advocacy Alliance. No, that's someone else. I thought it was Ryan. Must be someone else. But I know Ryan usually has these videos helping you out. He's helping the fight against the fight. Is there any hope your concerns will be addressed soon? if in any case you would need any help, never hesitate to reach out. We would be more willing to help you always. Have a pleasant day and keep safe. Wow, she was in, like, must be on the timer. Okay, goodbye. Okay, bye for now. All right, well, it is what it is. We now know that remote ID is on the DJI Neo 2, but turned off here in the US. Interesting. I wonder if I could just take a screenshot of that, because I'm going to be doing a setup video on that. Thank you guys for sharing that before DJI did. These guys knew ahead of time. They knew before me. All right, so now let's just check this out. Me stuff. Move this keyboard out of the way. I'm going to be doing a separate video / unboxing, reinstallation / setup, but might as well just sell this thing. It's crazy. All right, so this is for your drone, your FPV drone that you build. And then these are some zip ties. We just did a search for remote ID, and we saw that there was one on there that had one on there. I want to see where they put theirs. Interesting. Remote ID module. Oh, nice. Someone looks like they have how to mount remote ID camera array. Wait, camera array. Isn't that? Hold on. Oh, camera array. That's camera array. Oh my God. Camera array is there. We have a video. Huh. That's too funny. Camera array has a video. All right, let's like the video. And let's see what he has to say. Oh, it's a commercial. You're killing me. Oh, wait, you guys, I can only show a little. Oh, look, just like me. That's so cool. All right. Camera Ray. Check out Camera Ray's channel. Oh, Camera Ray's doing better. Camera Ray has 11,000 subscribers. I can't hear anything, but it looks like it goes on the battery. I'll tag you in my video so that I can say thanks for letting me know where it goes, because I have no idea. I'm going to scrub through it because I can't. I'll let you guys see. Samsung. Wow, nice. We had a celebrity sighting on our channel. Wow, we don't get many celebs here. Okay, so that goes there. And then that goes, oh nice. I'm surprised that what's their name? ViFly hasn't come up with a similar system like this, because this is something that they would have done. They do that with all their modules, attachments for the DJI Avata series that they're actually sending us some lights for the Neo 2. And that means we will probably have to take off the prop guards. But I like this setup. We just had Camera Ray on the show. That's so cool. Wow. All right. So anyway, so that sticky will go there. I'm not sure if I would use their sticky. I like using the 3Ms that I have that can hold up to 24 pounds. And then they're really hard to take off. But you can customize. Oh, so it goes underneath. Oh, I like that. So that goes there. And then that goes there. I don't know. We'll see how he does it. It just requires some patience. Interesting. Oh, so it locks in. Got it. That's nice, because then it's not too top heavy. All right. Well, where do we get this little contraption thingy that he had? Okay, from Amazon. I have that bracket. Bracket 3D print file. Okay. Oh. Bracket you can buy and modify yourself to use it. Let's see what's on the Amazon website. Nah, I kind of trust. Yeah, you got to modify it. As you know, we're not a fan of these kind of like jerry rig stuff. All right, that looks kind of cool though, but He's not using that one, so obviously it must not be good unless he has another video. That is kind of cool. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to start printing this now. 3D. Okay, Thingiverse. Sweet. We're in business. Wow. Oh, he printed two, one for show. Look, it's had these little, what are those little air duct thingies on there? Those two holes. This is really cool. This is really thought out. Let me go back to his video. It's like a reaction video, or whatever they call it. You get to watch me, watch him, watch something like that. Like, you ever see those videos? The videos get a lot of views, though. I thought, like, watch me watch a movie and see my reaction. I guess I have to relabel this video. But there it is right there. This is really nice. So most likely, it looks like I don't have any audio playing because it just doesn't work that way. You'll hear an echo, or because it'll feed into the mic over here. But looks like you have to remove it to take the battery out, I presume. Wow, this is really cool. All right, thank you, Camera Ray. We appreciate you. I pressed DJI on the US remote ID turned on omission. They will not make an official comment. Oh wow, okay. Yay, I think we should all press them, like sign a petition. That's messed up that it's in there. It's also, you can put it on the top too, and that it's installed on there and will only turn on if you go to Japan or China. So I'm leaving for Japan and China next week, as I shared with DJI. Not. All right, let's see what we have here. This is so cool. Thank you. I will definitely tag you and give you all the intros when I post my video. But you should also put this video in the Neo group, because they let you. It's the DJI Neo 2. Put them in all of them. Usually you'll find out which one's rejected or not by, you know, if it doesn't post or it's pending or the admin's a real douche and just won't let you. They call it self-promoting, but the nice ones will let you, because this is good. People should know, you know, like people should know that it's there. I'm going to share it's there. I'm going to share a screenshot. You know, the DJI confirmed it will turn on if you're in Japan or China, but for some reason it's shut off in the US. It looks like it can go both ways, which is great. I'm definitely not going to put it on the top because I want to try it in acro mode, and I already got like more weight in the top heavy with that modular thingy. I wonder if the modular thingy is needed in China and Japan. Like, I wonder if, like, you go to Japan and China, you can remove the modular and you can fly easy acro, you know, acro mode, M mode without it. Like, they just did this for us. Since the remote ID is shut off, right? It just somehow disables M mode. And maybe now, since Camera Ray said he was pressing them, for the turned on emission, they can't ever turn it on, because then they would have a class action lawsuit for making us buy this modular thing. I don't know, just food for thought, just me thinking when it comes to stuff like that. But let's see what else it says. Look at the video link above. This one is much better. No, this one's fine. Why, do you have another one? Video link. This is great because it's good for the installation, but I already have the file. Video link above. I don't see any other video. I see here, certified drone pilots. I see here. I see my video. Oh, that's me. This is the Neo 2 have remote ID. Time will tell. Trump World War III warning live. Yeah, no one wants to be king of the wasteland. So have fun flying your drone. Don't worry about it. World's not ending. Then you have here. I think that's my Tesla coil. I'm gonna redo this video because someone was really interested in this, so I have a new Tesla coil video coming out. Is this legit? Is it? I don't know. You're gonna have to share the link in here because I don't see it. Thanks, likes, and subscribed. Yes. Oh yeah, I liked it and I will subscribe. Didn't know there were other. I always wondered if other folks watched us too. Oh wow, look at that. He's got some gadgets here. UK radios. Oh wow. Oh, cool channel. Check out his channel. He's got a lot of interesting stuff on there. Oh look, I did some ham radio stuff, GMRS radio stuff too. I still have mine here. I didn't know that the GMRS radio also has a ham radio built in. If you can do the hard reset, and then you can decide if you wanted to go into ham or if you wanted to go into GMRS, which is really cool. I forgot to bring that and show the guys. Oh, nice! He did the smart thing. He did shorts because look, he has his regular video that has 40 views, right? And then if you take that same video and throw it into Opus Clip or whatever app and make a short of it, you get like almost 2,000 views. Why? Because no one has the attention span for 5 minutes anymore. Like freaking, this is the world we're living in. Like people don't like 5 minutes. That's too long. Forget about that. I'm probably shadow banned because my videos are like 20 minutes long. So I got to take those 20-minute clips and just shorten them down. Cool channel. I like this stuff. Definitely. Oh, look at that. Really cool. Little niche area. Definitely a good enough niche to have a great following with the FPV community. As you can see, we do a little bit of everything. We do little drones. I kind of did the content redirect a few years back when I knew that DJI was coming into a band because, you know, there was just no way I could get away with, hold on. So that's why now we're How To by Lou. In the beginning, it was drone imagery in New Jersey. I was like, well, looks like I got to do a redirect. So now, but I love it now because now people send me product. They're like, hi, can you showcase this? Can you do that? So we'll download the file. I'm like, sure. You have to get in line. So now it's really cool. The channel is like where I want it to be, where we can do a little bit of drone stuff. And then in 6 months' time, when I sell everything, I don't think we'll be doing drones, period, because with this new you know, regulations, forget about it. You know, you can't, with your Part 107, it tells you you have to have the latest firmware update on your drone. Has part, aside fuck remote ID, you have to have, if I have my Part 107 and I'm flying my drone without the latest firmware, like this shit right here, then, you know, I can get sanctioned for it. So I have to update. So once the updates stop, that's when I can get into trouble, get fined, and that's why I'm planning on selling everything by the summer. But I want to go to a few more meetups, and then I want to go back to the Montauk Lighthouse. That one's going to be phenomenal. And then I will have had my fill, and I can part ways with everything, and then continue. We'll be like the Has Seen on TV store. Like all the crap you want but don't want and don't need, and then like it's just accumulating here. We've got multimeters, we've got this stuff, that stuff, and like everything. Like I'm gonna have to, we already have people calling out what's his name, Bob 2025 already has called. We're sending him the multimeter, we're sending him the one of the miners. All he has to do is pay for shipping. Ken's getting some of the other stuff that they sent us for the camera, and then I'm just gonna like do giveaways. I wish we could do giveaways of abroad, overseas, but we can't because the shipping is just so expensive. This is really nice. We have gray. What do I have? Gray is number 1. I just need to change this and put it on. I'm gonna do like you did in your video, print 2 so that we can see one on and one off. It's a good way to present it too, because people always think like, how do you put it on? This is really, all right, so we'll do that. Maybe I'll sell it. They're like, get your remote ID module and then make sure this is there, that's there, let's slice it. And then, so we'll definitely, how long is that going to take? 27 minutes, I don't know. I might be able to record tonight when the kids go to sleep. There are filaments without mapping. That's weird. Hold on 1 second. Tap here. I gotta go check and see what I have in my thing. That happened to us the last time. Oh, I don't want to remap anything, so we'll go here. We'll go here and then go device. And then go into here, cancel, oh, I never pressed print. And go here, and then make sure that's there. PLA, Hyper PLA, click OK, prepare, and slice it. Ah, I wonder why you're doing this to me. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Quit that, and then quit that. Select. No, I'm not going to save it because I don't want to change anything. And then I'll do that, and then go to downloads because we just downloaded the latest update, right? At least I thought we did. Didn't we just choose download? Okay, let's try it again. Cameron Way was trying to tell you that his latest video had a remote ID mount that was better. Oh, than the one you showed. Okay, that's good to know. I will check that out. I will download this and go back to his channel. But I kind of like the one that was being shown in that video, but I will definitely let this download in the meantime. Hopefully this will go here and go there. What? Why isn't it downloading? Maybe it's downloading in the background. If not, we'll just go to the website and get it. But I want to check out Cameron Ray's stuff. So if we go here, go to his channel. I wonder why he didn't put it in the link. That would have been so much easier. We always do links on our live stream when people ask questions, but that's okay. We're headed in the right direction. It's so wild. We had Cameron Ray here. It's an honor to have another YouTuber. All right, let's see what we have here. Go to channel. Okay. There's that one that we just saw. There's this one. Oh, nice. Look at that little cover. I don't know. I don't see it. How to mount. Is that the one we're looking at? And then there's this one. One is how to mount, and the other one is. Let's see if we can go to videos. DJI Remote ID, mount it right. Quick release. That's the one I'm printing, the quick release. This one, but I don't see. And then there was another one on Amazon, but I didn't like that one because that one didn't mount the way this one did. Oh, well, look, he has a video. Are you flying the DJI Neo 2 illegally? Yes, you are, like I said, if you have Part 107. Interesting. Let me go back to his video. Let's see. Somewhere in the link. Okay, Neo 2, Roku Remote ID. I have that. I've had that since like many moons ago. I just haven't. Also work. I also work with this. Cheaper here. I wonder if it opens up, if I click the links, if it'll make me. Oh, nice. I like that. I like when it opens up in the new window because then I don't have to go back to YouTube. Okay, there's this one. I don't like that one. Even though it does mount it at the bottom, but I think he said you have to jerry rig it. Okay, so gray 3D. Oh, Maker World. Nice. Won't get any redirects with that. You know, when it says, oh yeah, but this one. Oh, nice. It goes there. Oh, that's for the drone tag. That's nice that he put all these in there, though. Except that's not going to work for me. I won't be. I'm just going to stick to the one black AirTag mount. I didn't even know there was a black AirTag. And go here. Also works with this. That's nice. Oh yeah, we have that. We've had that since we did our Neo unboxing weeks ago. Okay. But it's good to know. I just wish it was smaller. I think there is a smaller one, but it costs more money. I think it's the drone tag one. Like, it's just so big and square. No. That's really cool. It has a link to the Fly More combo. There'll be a link to mine too when it goes for sale on the Facebook Marketplace. I don't see it. The new one, 18-hour-old, is different. Oh, okay. Let's go here. 18 hours old is different. That's the one I'm printing. I'm going to try and print, but it won't let me. I got to figure that out. And then we have this one. And then we have that one and that one and that one. And then if I go to videos, I don't know, I don't see it. Well, look. Okay. I don't know. DJI Neo. I don't know. I give up. Anyway, let's go back here. I can't find it. If anyone finds the link, share it, because I would love to have the latest and greatest on here. So for now, let's quit here. We started downloading it, but it didn't work. So let's go. But I'm going to check out his channel. And I'm going to go here. Creality. What's it called? I don't even remember. Print. Print. Download. Oh wow, my computer is. Just gotta make sure there. Okay, Creality Print. And oh wow. Okay, what's the? I need Apple chip. And there we go. That's weird. They changed their website. It wasn't like this before. So the latest version, before you would just go, and now they have everything in dark mode. I'll go here. This is 7. Okay, we'll just see now it's downloading. See how fast that was? Yep. I don't know why it's not downloading from the website. And then we go make sure it's not open. Put that here. Replace it. You could, instead of hitting replace, you could zip your old version. But it looks like they have versions you can download from here. I usually do that with Final Cut. I'll zip it and put it on an external drive because sometimes the updates suck. And then they crash your machine. So now that we got that downloaded, I can go back into my downloads folder because I don't need that space taken up. Just delete that. It's like almost half a gigabyte of space. And then empty the trash and then go here. And then go there, and then just watch the latest one. You're missing the changes. Oh, okay, I'll watch the latest one. I didn't. All right, I'll watch it with you guys. I just can't put the sound up because you'll hear the echo. Maybe I'll put my headphones on and then lower the volume. Before I do that, let me just go here so I don't miss the changes. I just want to see if my printer will load because it didn't find the filament. It was sort of emptiness. We sincerely invite you to join Creality Print's User Experience Improvement Program to help us optimize printing efficiency, improve printing performance, and basically, we want to watch you like you're watching Camera Ray's video and sharing with us. So, why not, right? They get to watch me, spy on me, as long as it's not your local government. Otherwise, you know, they were like, you printed that? Hi. They'd be knocking on your door. Hi, we noticed that you printed a pen gun or other guns we printed back there. All right. They're all friendly fire, though. Friendly fire. All right, so now we opened it up. Let's go here, YouTube downloads. I'll have to end the stream soon because my kids are back. And I have to, which means I got to turn the heat back on, otherwise it's going to get loud in here, and I have to move this closer in the condenser. All right, so here's this. If we slice the plate and then send to print, are you shitting me? I don't know why this happened. See, it sees nothing. I know how to fix this. It's just a pain in the butt, and all my stuff is there. Let's see what happens if we go to prepare and then go here. We'll set that to 1, and we have outside, and then this is set. See Creality. Hyper PLA. Don't know why it's set for PETG, and do Hyper PLA, and then now scan it because we don't have any Hyper PLA in there. Slice it, send print. There we go. So if you get that error, that just means that the wrong filament is selected. And now, before I print this, let me just double check, make sure none of the other settings from before. I want to make sure my default settings are 15% infill, walls 2, which is fine, and prime towers off. Doesn't need supports, and yeah, we're good. I'm not worried about it. It has been a while since we printed something, though. Last time so let's do a calibration. Where is it? Where is the start print? complete. CFS filament, that's fine. Right there, make sure that's on. Because the last thing we printed was weeks ago was our Lady, our X23 that we're printing. Click OK, and voila. All right, so let that print, and now we'll watch his video. It's so funny because I had done the search and then that video came up, but I didn't know it was him until we actually went back. I was like, wait, Camera Marie, that looks familiar. Like, why is he on my show? All right, knowing that and moving forward. Wow, it's a big file. Why is it taking so long to send? All right, now let's go back here. Oh, I gotta go back to the channel. Oh wow, interesting. Why does it say up and coming when we're live? Press refresh. Okay, got me nervous there. That's happened to us a couple of times on these live streams. All right, so now we're just gonna close that. We're live, but it says up and coming. All right, so let's go to his channel again. Let's watch it and see what we missed. All right, I'm gonna put the headphones on. Why is it not? There we go. And we're in the chat. I could leave this like this, and I don't want to look them up. I just want to go to the channel. Go to channel, and then go here. So I'll feed you guys the audio because otherwise it's going to echo. I just gotta change this and see what he has to say. Let's see what we got. Skip it.
The mount of remote ID.
I'm going to shut this off.
Most of these come with Velcro on them, and they may just
Okay.
stick on the back. But I don't like the idea of having that sticky residue.
Oh, like with me. I don't like the sticky either.
Every single battery that I want to change through. So I've been looking through some other brackets and trying to find a way to easily Velcro this.
He did his research.
Mount and then take the mount
And
on
he-
and off.
He's looking for other brackets,
Been
and he
using
found this one.
for a while. Just
He's been
by
using that one for a
Velcroing it,
while.
onto a bracket.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Then it just snaps in here on the top or the bottom. depending
Snaps
on
in
which
at the
way you
top or
want to mount it.
bottom.
But I've been running into issues with no matter what material you print these with, it really needs to be at least ABS or they're not going to last very long. They tend to, these little prongs will snap up.
It needs ABS or it's going to snap. We've had issues with our 3D prints breaking when we were printing the what do they call it? The pen gun. And it took us about 4 hours to figure out how, I don't know if he follows us or not, how to not get it to break. And the clip kept breaking. So what we did was to solve that, no matter how many times we printed the clip until the last hour, however many hours that live stream was, we figured out to not get the print, no matter what material was used, it would not snap or break because it was printed. We changed the direction that the print was printing in, and that made it so strong that we can't even break it. That we have right here. So we have right here. So if we go back to the live stream of the what is it called? The pen, the pen gun, whatever. And so now it won't break, and it's printed in TPU. But could not do that before. Put muscle into it, won't break. I tap it, it would break. Until we changed the direction that it was printed in. We kept printing it. I guess it was printing in the way that was making it breakable. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see when this thing prints. So if that's the case, this is definitely going to break the way it's printing right now. But just thought I'd share that. We are familiar with our prints falling apart on us. And we kept thinking it was the filament. Is it the filament? Or is it this and that? And we tried different supports and this. And then finally, it's so strong. Good luck getting it off. You will not break it putting it on. Anyway, that's good to know, though. So for you guys, as we continue, now back to our show. Let's see.
So I've sort of tried some of these smaller brackets, and these you can purchase AliExpress for around $4, where These you can print yourself. They're both made for AirTags, but they'll actually hold the Roku or the Hollyland remote IDs in them perfectly with them, and they snap on and hold a
nice.
little bit better than
So
the
that one
bracket
holds
I've been
better.
using. So on the bottom, the ones that you can buy from AliExpress like these, it just clips into the mounts here.
Nice.
where
It
the
clips into the
vents are.
mounts where the vents are.
It'll just snap in and you can take
It'll
it on
snap
and
in.
off. But the problem with this one, it hangs a little bit lower
Mm.
off of the
Hangs
drum.
lower,
So
but that could be
it's-
solved with the Velcro tape
that
or
one
sticky
works
tape.
Great, but
This one does work
sticks
great
out
that
a
he's
bit.
showing us, but it
this
sticks
is
out.
one that you can 3D print, and it's made to use for a Apple AirTag. You just click the tag
Hold
into
on.
that, and
So the one that he's showing us now is for the exclusively for the Apple AirTag. It looks like it could be carved away maybe with your printing software, but I don't
click
know.
it onto the bottom here. I've been testing it out.
I kind of like the black one.
just by
Oh
adding
look,
Velcro.
see, just like I said, I just add the Velcro. See, all right. So
to
like we
this
think
print. I'll
alike.
put a link
We
to
were
the print
brothers
in the
from another
description
mother.
and link to also one of these that you can order online. But with this one, just put a little bit of Velcro in the middle where the AirTag would go, and it's just as simple as snapping that into place, and it's on there solid. It won't move around.
Okay.
You still have the ventilation on the bottom where it doesn't overheat, and the air can flow through your drone and keep it cool better. And then with this, you can mount it on here, and you still have access to the buttons on the front. And when you push it in here, it sort of squeezes on it a little bit, and then with the Velcro on the bottom, it's not going to move at all. So you can mount it tight. You can turn it on and off with the buttons here, and also you can still get to it to charge it without having to take it off. So if you don't want to have to remove it very often, you can still get to it and charge
You have
it.
access
It
to all the
stays snapped
ports,
in here.
which is fine.
With it being on the
That's
bottom
not
of the
really a
drone,
seller for me.
the weight balance is a little bit better. So
But he did
add
say
this
that the weight balance is better, which is a
mount onto
a
the
good
back,
selling point.
it adds a little weight to the rear end. This adds just a little bit to the front.
So now it's
sort of
balanced.
balanced back to the way it originally came. And with this, it's nothing more than just taking it off by Velcro with it.
Until you
And
crash.
Take it off here. You can just squeeze it a little bit. It
Yeah.
pops off, but it goes back
That
on.
one looks. This one's all right.
And you can 3D print it yourself for next to nothing. I would recommend using PETG with this, or possibly ABS. PLA
We have
will
PETG.
probably work. If you get PLA Plus, it'll
We have
be able to
PLA
handle
Plus.
taking it on and off. But if you're just going to leave it on there all the time, probably PLA would work fine. And then just being able to Velcro this on, and it mounts on the bottom, and it doesn't interfere with your GPS like on top. Sometimes if you put some items on top,
Oh wow, I didn't know
you
that.
don't pick up.
He says if you put the items on top, it'll interfere with GPS, which I can see. That was my biggest fear, because I was like, wait, where does this go? Because the GPS is on here, you know, and you want your top to be free and
As
clear.
many satellites, and you return.
But remember, remote ID is built in. DJI just confirmed it, but it's not turned on unless you go to Japan. I told them I was leaving for Japan in 3 weeks.
home, you may have issues with it. I found that putting this on the bottom, it still will pick up the satellites and give you all your information.
Nice.
And put out the remote
Wow,
ID signal.
that's interesting. That even though it's going to be posted at the bottom, excuse me, it will still pick up the remote ID signal, because I had mine on the top.
And I'd rather run into issues with this possibly not working perfect versus a drone not picking up all the satellites perfect.
Yeah, he does have a point. Like remote ID is for the authorities, and it's better to have your drone at its optimal potential when it comes to radio frequency and signal than that shit at the bottom that you're required to put on, which makes perfect sense. So, you know, put it on the bottom. But I'm not crazy. I like the one that's 3D
I'll
printed,
put
the other
links
one.
to everything I used here.
But
in
I
the
want to check out the
description.
other one, an
I'll
STL
put
file.
links to the two different
This one.
remote IDs that'll work. These are super light. You're only looking at about 5 grams for this, and the remote ID is about 13 and a half. So that's about the lightest combo of remote ID that you can add to the Neo 2. So
Nice. Thanks for sharing that I should watch this video, because I didn't, and I assumed. But when you assume, you make an ass of me, and you right, because it was totally, there was more to it. He shared like the three different modules when it comes to, you could 3 different print that you can put on. We're printing one. I might print this one. I want to check out the STL file. And then there's 2 you can print, 1 you can get from Amazon. I kind of like this one. No, I like this one, the one that's printing, that you can see. And in case you can't see, let's see what we have here. There we go. Yay! Except I can't see the. Oh, I have to move the camera. Hold on. I wonder how the camera moved. Kids must have been in here. I want to check out the other one though. Let's go back to his video and check out. Boneworks. I try it on next weekend. I will check the signal from my drone, and after this, I can check if a drone is nearby. Oh, well, that's so cool. Yeah, share with us, because I won't be flying this anytime soon, because I'll get the remote ID set up, but everything is all iced right now, so if I crash this, I don't want it. It's like the same as crashing it into the rocks, so I have to wait for the snow to melt, unfortunately. But we'll just do the remote ID setup video. Yeah, it was nice when the snow was powdery, because oh, hold on. It was nice when the snow was powdery. Hold on. I might as well do full version of me. When the snow was powdery, because when it crashed into the snow, I could take it out and just go blow the snow off and start the engines really fast, so the snow doesn't start to thaw and everything just blows right out. Now it's all hard like a rock. All that snow you saw in my video, forget about it. Alright, so knowing that, moving forward, let's check out his other DJI Neo 2 Roku cheaper gray mount 3D print file. I think that's this one. I guess he printed it in another color. Okay, so this one I'm intrigued with. I wonder if we can carve out that part that looks like it's set for the drone tag. Let's download Neo 2 AirTag. Let's download the STL and then open it. And that's so cool that Boneworks is going to check out and see if he can see other drones nearby. He's going to test it out. I hate when this happens. Let's just close this, select no, and then open it again. And then let's see. We can zoom in. Again, as we saw in our last print when we were printing the, what was it called? I forget. Oh, I guess if we went to Maker World, right? Because that's where we found our last print. Oh, we're already there. Go here, and then go here, and go to user profile, downloads. Click side. That's not what it's called. This is what we printed. We printed this one, was really cool, the X Blaster. Anyway, the 3D printed gun pen. This one's Mr. Pen Pilot 2 G2, but it was a name for it. I can't remember what the name was called. Anyway, on that note, let's go back to the other STL file. Oh, we got some more chat. If you are in the USA and post videos on YouTube, you have to have the drone registered. Have work? Yes, you do. The part, yes, you do. And I have. I can do the Tom Cruise. Let's see if we go here. Let me go back to the STL file. We'll go here. Oh, right here. Now it opened. So let's see if we can. Remember, it's shift and slide. This is the Market Bay technique. That allows you to. Before it used to be spacebar. See in there. I don't need all that in there. See, like we can flatten it out so that. Well, wait, now we have to see how it prints though. Unless we go back to like this way, it's evenly in there. Let's see. Where is that tool? Drill. Painting supports. Oh, there we go. Can't remember what I used before. Definitely not that. Square. And then let's try 10. And if we can somehow, so I don't want to drill it all the way. Let's try 5. Let's try point. Let's try 1. Let's try point 1. Gosh. Radius 2. See, this one's tricky. Normal direction. Parallel form. Oh, that took too much off. Damn it. I just want to get about. That's tricky. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming in a little bit. See that I need to take maybe the circle. Let's just reset it. Nah. Squares. Nah. Let's try circle. Maybe there. Shave it off a little bit, because I don't need all that shit in there. Right? Because this way it'll fit flatter. Oh man. Looks a little. Look, it even has the Apple. Is that the Apple logo? It even has the Apple logo in there. Oh, so this is exclusively designed for the Apple AirTag. Not when we're done with it. When it's finito, it will be exclusively designed for. I can just get in there. Sometimes you have to start over again. That's the only bummer with the drill tool. Sometimes it doesn't always live up to the hype. And you gotta ease away at it. Ease away at it. It's not so bad. And because I don't want to lose. I'm okay with. I don't want to go too deep, you know. And then the just print just comes out messed up. If I could just roll this thing over, that would be great. That's what. This is how we printed the. This is what we did. I'll show you what I'm trying to do. With the one-shot miner, because there are like 4 different miners. We have like different cases, and sometimes you have to. Oh yeah, this one. Actually, that one's glued in there. You have to carve it out so it comes out nice and neat. Anyway, like that one. There's a video I have. And it comes out perfectly. But this one's not. This one I'm just experimenting with it, but I want it to be nice and perfectly, so that it's even Stevens. Most likely square would probably give us that. Let's try triangle. Nah, square. Anyway, you get the idea. You'll know when it's done. Oh, nice. What you do is you'll do a few experimental, and then finally you'll get it right when it's carved evenly. This is the drill tool, but as you can see, or you can try hollowing, but we'll get it. I'll have to start again. I want to see how this one prints though, and then we'll experiment and see. So yeah, we're gonna time this prints and everything. You get the idea. But thanks. Let us know, because I'm definitely gonna do a live stream of this. And then my other drone is still on out there. I left the Mavic 4 on. I wonder if it's doesn't auto shut off for some reason. I'm just gonna close this. No, I'm not gonna save it, but I do want to carve it out. Print it with mouse ears turned on to keep from coming loose. Too late for that. Thank you for the heads up on that. I will do that on the next one, because I will print it. I'll probably wind up printing it in the stronger one, the one that we printed this one in. I think it was TPU. Hold on, I have to get that since we are live. Hello?
Hi, what is the login information for IB's account?
It's her email address. I don't think she. No, let me think. Does she have Zoom on her iPad?
Yes.
Yeah, so then it would be her Gmail account.
ib.swag@gmail.com.
And then whatever her Gmail password is, I have to send that to you. Give me a second. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Hold on. I thought I sent you their Gmail passwords, no?
Can you just send it to me?
I did, yeah?
I don't know. Can you just send it to
I have to find it. So yeah, I have to find it. If I send it to you and you don't have it, then...
me? If you sent it to me. I don't know.
No, I did, but you had asked me for their Gmail account passwords and I had sent them to you with their Gmail addresses, but hold on. Alright, don't get all... What? Yeah, can you wait? I'm doing it right now, again. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking for it. It's not like I can just find it instantaneously. You gotta be patient. Okay, I sent it to you. You don't have it. That's fine. So you want it again. I'm giving it to you. Now you just have to wait and let me find it. I found it.
It's okay.
I
Ira
found
just
it.
canceled.
Why did he cancel?
He had to cancel.
No, but why?
He's going on a work trip, and he's still working, and then he has to get to the airport. But
All right,
actually, I'll log in.
log in, make
to
sure it works, and then
Continue with Google, I guess.
yeah, continue with Google. You have the password.
Uh,
I just texted it to you.
Set a device. It's asking me to set a device passcode.
No, don't set a device passcode. That'll screw everything up. Let me come up. I'll come look.
Okay.
All right, we're back. That ever happened to you? Like, I want it now. I need it now. Give it to me now. I mean, now I can only move so fast. I don't know the password. They don't know the password. They want the password, and they want it now. Yeah, that's why I left working for an office, because it's like, sometimes you'd be at someone and they get impatient, right? They're like, why is it taking so long? Because I have to find it. Because it takes time. It's not like I can press a button. I could press a button, but passwords are kept off the computer in another app. So let's see what we have here. All right, so we got this. But now they're logged in. Everybody's happy. Yay. And the guy who they were supposed to meet online for their Zoom call canceled anyway. See that? All that. Everyone's all flustered, get their panties in a bunch, and then the meeting gets canceled. Like, really? You really have your priorities set straight. Anyway, it's fine though. We make these videos so you don't have to. Alright, it's when work calls you. Alright. From home. I'm off today. Should bill him for it. Alright. So knowing that, moving forward, let's see what we have here. All right, so that will go there. This one is printing. The other one will have to drill. The other one, I forget the name of the other material. Let me double check what we printed the pen cap with. TPU. Okay, it was printed in TPU. Now we know TPU is strong and TPU breaks into 1,000,001 pieces if the print is printed that way. But if we print it this way, it shouldn't break. But I want to see how this one does. Thank you for that. Mike Hunt is huge. Mike Hunt is huge. Mike Hunt is huge. Like that. That's so good. It looks like what? It looks like the guy from the whiskey commercial. The Stay Thirsty, my friends. Oh, that one. Let me see. Let's go to his page. I want to see is like a little tiny thing. Let's see. Go to channel. Oh, it is him. Yeah, that is the guy from the Stay Thirsty, or whatever it was. The whiskey commercial. Interesting. I wonder if Mike Hunt is that his name now? Is that the guy from the whiskey commercial? I don't even know who it is. Let's see. Mike Hunt. See if we get any pictures of. Oh, in case you guys are wondering. Mike Hunt. But here's Mike Hunt. I was like, all I could see was this little thing. There he is. Cool. All right, Mike is just a watcher. Mike likes to watch. Isn't that YouTube? But we thank you, Mike, for sharing that, because now we got to reprint it. We're going to reprint this again anyway. I'll let you guys know how it works out. There's one on AliExpress. Oh, look. I mean, you could shave it down, you know, or just leave it as is. He did say this one was better. I'm going to watch this video again to see which one is which, but honestly, I kind of like, he was sharing, and he did share that if you have it in the front, it's more balanced, whereas if you have it in the middle, because of this thing in the back, it's not as evenly centered. So in order to get it evenly centered, you are going to have to put it in the front. Wow, I really put a lot of thought into that. Bummer. I can see why. Because you really want for that acro mode. I mean, if you're going to fly with the motion controller, don't worry, don't beat yourself up. You'll be fine. But if you're going to be flying M mode, acro, you want it to be balanced. Shit, looks like I might have to print the other one. It's a bummer. That one's almost done though. Only for the sake of balance, and you don't want to crash, you know. Of course, I do all my FPV flying in the field. So I'm not worried about that. No. So, but you don't want to crash your drone. It's almost done, so we'll be able to test it out. Let's see. I want to see what percentage is on there. Where are we? Creality high. Oh, one more other kid. Yeah, one more kid just walked in, which means we gotta end the stream and turn on the heat. I don't need heat. There's like a scientific study that say people work better in the cold. See, there we go. Not that I like it cold, but the kids, you know. Try telling them that. Then tomorrow CPS Child Protective Services will come knocking on my door. Alright, so I gotta go turn on the heat, and then but it is true, it has been scientifically proven, you know. I'm not talking out of my butt, but that's the book bag that just fell, and she probably walked home, which means she needs to be warm. We do have a fireplace, could turn that on. We'll just wait for this to finish. Where are we at? 2 minutes left. Okay, so So she can hold out for 2 minutos. Wow, 2 minutes at 92%. This is really nice. Look at that. Got a little camera action going on there. I get to see what I see. Again, he said if you take it on and off too many times with a TPU, it will snap. And I could see why. I could tell you why, because of the way it's printing. You want it to print the long way. But in order to print this the long way, the way we're going to print it, the way we printed the pen cap, it's going to need supports like freaking crazy. But if you want to take it on and off, where's the pen cap? Let me go back to my channel. I forget what it was called. I'm having a senior moment. Not senior, but senior. You know, when you get old and forget. Let's go to shorts. Oh no, I can't go to shorts. Go to videos. And it was called... I don't know. Well, we might have done the live stream of it though. It was alive. It was called a 3D printed pen. It was more than just a pen. Maker World. It's fine. I don't have to close that. Close that. Just want to make sure. Oh, it finished. Close that. Close that. Leave that open. I'll watch your video again. Close that. And I have to watch this video again. But let's see how it printed. Sweet. Alright. I wonder how it should come right off though. Nice, it is pretty strong, except for that. Oh! See, it broke. Oh! Yeah, so it is the way it printed. Damn it. Which means the other, it'll print the other way without breaking. And it'll print the other way in any material. It sucks. Alright. Let's see. Wow, so, and you would think like, oh no, my filament. Oh no, the settings. Nah, that's the way. I knew this happened exactly. Oh, you guys couldn't see. Stuff only. Samsung Me stuff. See? It just breaks really easily. See? Like so brittle. And this is exactly what happened on our live stream when we were printing the pen. If you go back and look. But we found the fix to this, and it doesn't matter the material. Yep. We did put the infill at 60, I remember correctly. Mark Bay, if you're watching, chime in on that because I don't remember. But it's definitely, yeah, the only downside is it is going to take longer. But we'll figure this out. Wow, that sucks though. Yeah, as soon as I saw it break and he shared that, I was like, oh, we know how to fix that. Except with this, it's a little bit tricky because it can turn into, yeah, the long way, exactly. Yeah, Bob 2025 is correct, the long way. I think he was here on that stream too. The only thing that sucks about it is that, let me quit this. Because it's so thin and long, I don't even know like how you put supports in something like that. Like how you print it the long way without, this is going to require some troubleshooting. Okay, so we know when it's printed like this, and we know no matter how we turn it, you know, how you rotate the print, it's going to break no matter what. But we do know that if it prints the long way, it's not going to break. So the only challenge here is rotating it, putting it, let's move it, right, so, oops, not there. Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's this one. Put it there. See, this is what I'm envisioning. This is how we printed the pen bend cap, but all the supports that will go into there, that's the problem. So if we print it like this, it's not going to break. But like all that in there, let's see what we do with supports and see what happens. Yeah, Bob 2020. And then we did, I can't remember, I think we did supports manual. I have to go back to the video and see, but that's fine, it's not an issue. We did tree. I have to go back and check the notes, but let's slice it and see how it's going to look anyway. See, like that. How long is that going to take? 39 minutes. That's not so bad. Okay, so let's go back to the video because I never thought I'd be using one of my own techniques again. And go back here. I'm going to go back to live since it was on the live stream. And then now we're going to go, it was X23. Oh, here it is. So I can just scrub to the end. How long did it take to figure that out though? It took almost 3 hours to figure out because the thing just kept breaking. And then finally I was like, so you know what? Let's print it the other way. And then it printed so strong in PLA and PET and CPU without a problem. All right, so let's see now. Oh, we definitely don't want this one. I want the other mode. So I can just scrub to the end. Because I know we did infill at 60%. We just have to go to the settings. This was it right here. I wish Markabe was here because he remembers. Alright, then it's us assembling the pen. See, it worked. But I don't need the part that worked. I need the part where we go into the settings. Otherwise I'll have to wing it. I wonder if I put it in the notes, in the show notes. I'm gonna have to scrub it up dub. Oh, it's definitely not there. Let's make it bigger. Sometimes it's easier to scrub when, let's see. Might have to download the video. Because it just kept breaking like the one just now. That's it fixed. Yeah. Wall 4. Oh wow, thank you. Swedish Forge remembers. Got it. Thank you. Oh, he was here in that stream. Wow, you're a savior. Oh my god, did he just scrub through or he just remembered? Okay. Thank you. Alright, so we did wall 4. Alright. Sweet. You're the best. And 60%. Lou, do you know? I don't remember. I forget. Like, I literally forget. One day I'm going to come live and be like, hey there, welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna do something. No, peace. All right, sweet. All right, let's do a savior. Okay, now let's go here. Okay, and just double checking everything, make sure I didn't skip seam gaps, layer height. So here are the walls. We're gonna do walls 4. And then we're gonna do hold on one second. Hello? Right? Good in you. second. I have to turn something on. Living room, bedroom. There we go. All right. So here we are. So now we're just going to do the infill. Let's see. We have here combined. There was something else I can't remember, or I don't think it matters when it came to the pattern. Did I do honeycomb or base shape? You know, that I'll have to scrub through and see. Oh, look. Oh, interesting. The infill kept, which is a little bit. Oh, my. Oh, I see. If I can revert back to default. I was like, wait, why is it like that? So we have this, like this. Let's see if I reset it. No, it didn't reset it. Wow. We have here 04, the nozzle reset. Interesting. Because by default, this should be 15. But I'm glad it kept it, but I don't know why. I don't even know how to get defaults back. It's a little bit of a bummer. Alright, so there's that. Sucks, man. I'll have to figure that out after this, how to get my defaults back. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. Just double checking. You can always go here. See, we have our infill at 6C. Huh. So, so we're the walls, remember? So you double check, we're at 4. And, sorry, wrong infill. I was like reading something else. This should be 60. There we go. So always at the first one. And then 60%. And that should be it, but I can't remember if we did grid. Was it honeycomb? But I don't think it matters now, so we'll just leave it at the defaults but I'm going to scrub back and look, but you guys don't need to see that. So let me go here, and we have the correct PLA selected. Support tree Lou maybe. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Swedish Forge. I wasn't sure about support being tree on this one, only because here, if we look at the supports here, oh wow, must have shut it off when I hit the enable button. Because we had it set to, let's see, tree. It had done the default one, but let's slice it and see what we get. See? I'm not sure about tree. You think tree would be good? All right, we'll try tree, because I wasn't sure if it'd be able to hold it up, considering that's why I wanted to go with the default ones that you guys are a fan of. I forget who. I thought, was it Market Bay that uses the default ones that look like, or it looks like it might work. Okay, 40 minutes. Tree is good, and let's just double check everything. Thank you, Swedish Forge, for that. And then now, I don't think we need mouse ears on this printer. Do you think we need mouse ears? You could always do it just in case, because that tree is going to hold everything in place. But let's try mouse ears anyway. Brim, auto. We'll just do mouse ears and then slice it again. Since who recommended the mouse ears? I think it was Mike Hunt is huge. Mike Hunt is huge. It's like a little tongue twister. All right, so that's it for that. We'll just make this bigger. My defaults were not saved. I was just looking in the wrong area. But I believe if all is lo and behold, this should not break when printed this way. But it sounds like the kids are fighting. And not because it's cold, but because, as you saw, I turned the TV on and I could never decide what to watch. So this will take 40 minutes. I'm going to press OK. I'm going to go to Me stuff. No, Samsung Me. I'm going to go upstairs and see what craziness is happening up there. And then I'm going to go scrub the video again. I want to see what pattern we used. But other than that, it shouldn't matter what material we use. Oh, because we have one here that we had printed for Dan, but apparently we printed a good one for Dan in the same material. See that? It won't break. But if you go back and scrub that video, look at that. I'm bending that, and you'll see my fingers in a second. You can tell I was pressing really hard. Someone printed like that. And who confirmed that? Bob. Bob, I guess Bob must have been here on the stream too. Hopefully that was this print, but I'm just trying to get, and that also, they had when I was printing something, I can't remember what it was, and I asked someone on the 3D printers for beginners and pros, someone said change the direction of the print. It's just that this is a little bit different. You know, like, it's like, sometimes you think like, oh, I did this on my last job, I can do this on any job now, and sometimes it doesn't always work that way. You know, sometimes you think, oh, I did this, now I can apply this to everything. Yeah, not always, but in a perfect world it would be nice. I just want to see, wow, I went that far back, 46 minutes of printing. No. Anyway, thanks. I wonder if I put it in the settings. Thank you, Swedish Forge. I appreciate that. No, I didn't put it in the settings. Wow. Definitely. Oh, I put nothing in there. That's so weird. Except the link. Hold on. Let me go turn on the heat. Always. Go here. Oh, they don't even want the heat. They want the TV. Can you turn on the... Tilly doesn't have any homework because it was... Yeah. Great. It should be on. Yeah, it should be on. I don't turn off the TV. They just don't know how to turn it on. Literally. I thought I was bad. Because what happens is you turn it on and it says now connected to living room, and then you press it again, then it doesn't turn on. Then you have to put HDMI input. Then after you do HDMI input, then you got to press the Apple TV remote again. Then after you press the Apple TV remote again, you got to say, "Hey Alexa, connect to living room," and then say already connected to living room. And then after they're already connected to living room, I'm like, wait, it's not connected to the living room. Then it's like, it's too many steps just to turn on the freaking TV. It even drives me crazy. Oh, then you got to go into the settings and click on Bluetooth and devices, and then reconnect the Alexa, because we don't have a sound bar, so it's connected to the wireless Bluetooth. And it's like a whole fiasco just to turn on the TV. So they were like, "Hi, can you turn on the TV?" Yeah, I don't know. Because Tilly doesn't have any homework. I could care less if they watch TV, as long as they have to just be finished with their homework, and there's no need to. Swedish Forge, Lou, you have to test things in the printing world. I am testing them. I lost a cover to my coin sorter. Could you be able to print it out for me? It's a no-face coin collector. If you send me the STL file, and I will send it with your other package. But yeah, as long as it's a straight shoot with the STL file, and if it's just a basic cover, not a problem. We can ship it to you with the other thing we have going your way, Bob. Not a problem. But yeah, Swedish Forge is right. You have to test things in the printing world. So we'll be testing out Bob's print too, because we want to make sure. Oh wow, Bob has a coin sorter. So that's so cool that you collect coins. I used to collect silver dollars back in the day. In New York City, you could go to the train. There used to be a guy at the train station that he would sell silver dollars. The real silver dollar, like the coin silver dollars, and then the silver dollar, the $2. I think they were $2 bills. And then some other stuff I used, but back in the day. Then I just, I have an old stamp. No, I think I gave the stamp back. Jackie Robinson's stamp, and it wasn't real. Then I did a research on it, and then it turns out you can buy them on Amazon. They're not collector's items. There was something else I had from back in the day. It's so weird. So much printing, but no setup. Where is Cura? I must have... down here. I'm just looking for the part where I... know it broke. Well, thanks to Swedish Forge, we have the settings, but I want to see... I'm definitely going to put the settings in a safe place. I'm going to put them in my notes, but I want to see the part where we get to Cura. We'll find out in 40 minutes. That's so weird. All this time printing and not one... Oh, there we go. There's Cura. See, oh, this definitely isn't the one because we have 15% on the scene, and then we have some selections there. I want to look for the pattern. See, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, why does it keep breaking? So now this is finally, we have it in the right position because it does by default print standing up, and then we laid it flat like Bob was sharing with us. And then but something happened. And those are the settings there. Let's see. But now I'm not looking for anything. I'm looking for there's a layer height. Is that 2? I'm not sure why we got 4. And we got there. It's in the printer anyway if we ever need to print it again. See, there it is. It broke into many pieces like this one just did. Skip. I know. I hope it gets better now too. No, it'll go well. I'm looking. So this is the part where it broke. But I'm looking for... thank you for the settings. The settings I'm not looking for anymore. I'm looking for the position. Not the position. The print. Whether it was like grid or lines or honeycomb. That's what I'm looking for. It's not, that's the least of our worries. We got everything else we need from Swedish Forge, so I'm not worried about that. And if we download the file, we can just see how it was printed. La, 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 la. See, there it is right there. I wonder if I save the file. Like, if I quit here, right? Quit. Oh, of course, you will save this. Okay. And then save it in the, we could save it in the downloads folder, right? Go to downloads, and then definitely want, yeah, put it in there, just save it in there, right? Now that we quit that, we had done, it's in the fidgets folder, Glock pen, January 18th. I wonder if the settings saves in there. Where's the cat? See, there it is laying down, but if we press it, I remember when we pressed it, it changed, it kept the settings on all those things there. So let's go here. So we go here, see walls 2, we put 4 according to Markabay, and the infill is at 60. Ah, that's what we have. So it did save it. Gyroed. Okay, so we have so gyroed. If the current one we have does not work, we'll just switch it to gyroed, but it should, I hope. Okay, and then now we can close that, discard here, and then go back into our downloads folder. But 4 is fine with the walls. I think that'll make it even stronger, right? You think, Swedish Forge? And if we go here, go into there, and then go back here. See, there's one for the AirTag. We didn't shave it though, but no, not this one. Select no. Where's the one that, oh, we put it in the folder. There it is. And hopefully, no. Oh, weird. Tell me about the camera again. Because I did want to look it up, because I always, every time you guys give shout outs for new gear and stuff, totally must have gotten sidetracked. Let's check out the new camera. This we have. This is going to print better than before, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to go here. 4 on the walls, and then 60 on the infill. Okay, let's check out this camera. Please send it our way. We can close this now since we know, but really cool. This guy was watching our channel, another YouTuber. We could do like a collaboration in the future. Let's see. He kind of reminds me of Mr. Rundown from the 3D. It kind of looks like my brother-in-law Dale. He's actually from over London too, or is it Scotland? I forget. So we'll close this out. We'll check out his channel again later, and go here. Send us the name again. Send us the name again. Alright, and then we'll go here. Ah, there we go. Because I'm always in the market for a new camera. Because as you know, mine's being held together by clay. It's still holding. It did move, because you saw I had to adjust it. It does move occasionally, and I have to remember to check it. Shopping. Oh wow, a little conspicuous thing. Oh, I remember the Ozbot. Interesting. They had they did a big ad campaign on Facebook. It was showing up on threads everywhere, and I asked them if they wanted to do a collaboration, but I didn't meet the minimum requirement. It's not bad. It's definitely cheaper than the Beagle Print camera, that's for sure. The Beagle Print is like $129. Look at this. And I think the Creality Print, they suggest that this was one of the go-to cameras. This is a nice camera. It kind of reminds me of the Pocket 5, right? Like toned down a bit. And he's got the 1080p, which is fine, which is all you need to stream. It's definitely going to be better than you do now. I don't even know if I have 1080p on mine. Hold on. What are the Beagle Print cameras doing? You know, you get what you get. You don't review 2D, 3D settings, camera info. I don't even know, but I know it's you know, these cameras are good, but not like good. Let's see what they're running for. Oh wow, look, yeah, because Creality Print has something similar, like a little. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, what? Oh, see the Beagle. Wow, the Beagle Print price went up, 151. That's crazy, man. Yeah, definitely. But what are they? What is the format? Like, what is your print? Wow. Back in the, this was not when I bought mine. It wasn't even that much. Wow. Oh, 1080p. Okay, so same resolution. So you'll be good. Welcome to the club. Let's see. I want to check out his camera though. But it all depends on the lighting too. That's why I was saying I don't even get that, because it depends on depends on, you know, the lighting in your environment. If it's not good, then good luck with that. But he has good lighting. He's got his 3D print set up already. Great replacement. Wow, it's considered a great replacement for, okay, it's for even my camera. Interesting. Oh, that was the Beagle Print history. This is nice. So you're getting same image quality, but really more conspicuous. Looks like you can put it anywhere. More compact, bigger lens. Looks like 100, oh, and 100 frames per second. That's amazing. I don't even have 100 frames per second on mine. Oh look, and even have the comparison. Whoops. See, wait. Other cameras and the Osbot Meet SC. Yeah, so that makes sense. Look at that. So you're definitely going to see a big and better pricing. Yeah. Now I feel jealous, but it's all right. Oh wow, look how small that is. Oh, can't play the music. Otherwise, you know, you run into copyright stuff. I'm definitely going to bookmark this because I definitely want to get a camera for the laser engraver. As soon as we're done with Our Lady here, we're going to be doing 3D print of the week and maybe a few laser engravings because I have some material here I want to test out. And can't wait to do like paper stuff and more wood stuff, or just to, you know, make it a little more dynamic on here. But this is pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks for sharing. I'm gonna leave this printing, and I have to go up. Go upstairs for a second just to check on these guys here. Good autofocus. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, I don't even have that because I have to turn the knob thingy, and it took a while to set, like to turn it to get it to exactly to what you guys are seeing now. You like a lot of those videos that do the unboxing do it in less than 5 minutes, but there's no way in hell it takes 5 minutes. It takes forever. It took forever to calibrate it. Nice, and there it is. Sweet. I just want to go here a second. Samsung Me, and then full version of Me. Nice. So we managed to fix the chats. Move this one down a little bit. Chats were kind of screwy before. Whoops. I'm going to go here. I'm going to unlock it. Bring it down a little bit. Oh, it is as far down as it goes. Okay. And then this one feeds up. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to lock them this way. There's no crazy stuff happening. Lock it so it doesn't, like, so you know how sometimes when I finagle with stuff things accidentally move. Samsung, I'm just locking all the features so that they don't move accidentally. They only move when you want them to. Yay! Reality high, I'm not worried about, but I'll just lock them anyway. Ender 3 S1 Pro is locked. Oh, look how it's red. Why is it red? I don't have anything. It must be reflecting off something. Oh, the red light in the ceiling, the luminary lights that they sent me by default, they just keep turning on and off, which is a bummer. I'll shut that off from here. I can shut it off from my phone. Yeah, sometimes I walk in. We did a collaboration, and they sent us these free lights that we have in the studio. I didn't even know, but they just randomly turn on, which drives me insane. But I can shut that off. Hold on. Oh, Lumari. And like now, I just have to use the switch, which is a bummer. And apparently other people, that one's off. The one above me. Now I gotta go to, it wants me to do a survey. Ender 3 S1 Pro, and now it should turn off. Yay, it's off. Yeah, so I hate that. Every night I come in here or in the morning, the lights are on. I'm like, I didn't turn the lights on. But when that happens, it's good for business, because then we can say, welcome back to Everything That Glitches. So we'll get back to our print, and I will go upstairs and check on these guys that are fighting over the television. And they're, yeah. Now I'm having a cup of coffee and check on my two 3D printers that are running at full speed. Oh wow, are you live streaming? Can we see too? What are you printing? I'd love to see what this guy's printing, because that's going to take more than coffee. That'll take like a couple of meals to run through the prints, or a couple of days at, you know, what he's printing at full size. Aren't you printing? Alright, I gotta go upstairs. Let me... and I will be back. Oh yeah, that's right. He said Leia from Star Wars. Let's check her out. Leia Origina. Like Princess Leia, right? I forget. Let's see. Man. Let's see who Leia is. Let's go to Samsung Me. And then go here. Oops. Go here. Oh, nice. Leia. I remember her there. I remember her from there. I think she passed away, right? Wasn't she like addicted to drugs or something? Oh, Leia Skywalker. Which, yeah. Oh, from Solo. I remember Solo had his own. Wow, that's so cool. Why is Leia not Skywalker? Leia Organa. Because she was raised in Organa her whole life. Leia was in Organa raised. Okay, she didn't identify with the Skywalker name. I was gonna say, oh, I was like, oh no, did they go like all politically correct? Like she didn't identify as, and then as soon as they saw Skywalker, I was like, oh, okay. That's good. We can live with that. As long as she didn't identify. Oh, let's go back. Now you guys get to watch the print. Samsung. Huh. Where's our print? Stuff only. There we go. Alright. Let's see how it printed. Hopefully, right? We'll see how it prints, and hopefully, right? Because like I said, sometimes you think if it worked on one, you can apply that theory to everything, but not always. But they did share that on the forum. They said, "Oh, try rotating the print." So we'll see if this happens again. No. Samsung me stuff. So this is how same thing that happened with the pen, and hopefully it doesn't happen with this. Slide this over, then move her. Fingers crossed. Oh, nice, doesn't break. Well, we'll know as we try to take off those supports. We got mouse ears on there. Hopefully. Support under there, which is fine. Nice, it did with tree. I always was wondering if like you could trim a straight line across. Apparently you can with tree supports. Oh look, and it's stuck to the board. I have a little trouble getting it off. I have to use the pliers. Snip it. Snip it. And then snip. Snip. And then snip, and then snip, snip, and snip. Well, it didn't break, so that's a good sign. I'm free to touch it. One more there. That should do the trick. Something is holding on. I don't know what. Oh. Looks like back there. Yeah, it looks like it printed the lines going that way, like Bob 2026 was telling us. What did he say? He said straight, or was it flat? I can't remember what he said. To go back up and look. What did Bob say? Oh, the long way. He said the long way. Yep, the long way. Exactly, Bob. But yeah, send me your STL. I'll be more than happy to print it for you. And I'll send it with the printing, with the, what do they call it? With the other stuff, that, you know, with the, that we plan to send you. It'll be free of charge, as long as it's here in the US. And just we'll include that in your shipping. See, kind of neat, huh? Strong, except I think I want to print it pretty good with those supports, but yeah, I guess that's good. And now, see, no breakage because it's printed the long way. Really flexible, and now it doesn't matter what material you print it in. But where's the drone? Oh, right here. So on that note, this will go on here. Hopefully now we just pray it fits, right? Oh wow, look at that. Yep, squeezes in, I think, to some extent. I hope. Wow, it's a real snug fit. But you gotta make sure you get them both in at the same time. Sweet. Yep. This one fits now, won't break. If you print it the long way, it's not coming out unless it has that extra help. And then the remote, ID will stick there. And it might come off when you crash, but that's okay. I could live with that. But I'm going to try the other one. See how the other one prints. Because even though now this one's on there and it won't break, balance. Now we're, oh wait, now we're at a balancing issue, but where is the other one? Oh, okay, I was like, wait, where does the other one go? The other one goes a little closer to the front because I was thinking that there are sensors here. I was like, you don't want to cover. Whoever did this definitely thought about the sensors, and whoever did the other one thought about the sensors too, but it'd be nice if they made it a little more universal. But this is nice because most likely you're going to land a Neo in your hand anyway, right? So you don't have to worry, or about how the surface below is going to be. Oh look, and we can put it that way. Let's get it past quality control, which is fine. Well, I think I'll charge it and then print another one so I can make a similar video. It's pretty funny, the guy, we were making a video about remote ID, and apparently someone who had already made one steered us in the right direction because he already had one like this and he already did one. So special thanks to him. We'll tag him and remember his name so that we know who to tag. And Camera Ray. When we oh, that's weird. Oh, I have to sign into chat. So that when we go, say special thanks to Camera Ray, who apparently already had a video and visited us on our channel and helped us, because most content creators don't do that. Sometimes they get jealous and they're like, oh, I always tell you, feel free to remake the video. I could care less because there's more than one way to skin a cat, which was nice. Apparently, he thinks the same way too, because he was happy to help us and steer us in the right direction. Kudos to that, because that's how you want to collaborate with people. I don't own the intellectual property rights. The kids are fighting over the TV. One's playing Roblox, and the other one is calling the other one out. Here, watch this, check this out. And I'm like, really? Well, but thankfully Mom's up there. So this will go like this. And I'm not sure, do we use what we have here? Right? I guess why not, right? There's one here. And then the other one, well, also I want to see how strong, oh wow. This is nice. Oh, this is strong, sweet. And then which one do I put on? This one or that one? I can't remember. I'm trying to think of how I have it set up. Oh no, mine's are universal. These have the same amount of Velcro on one side and the other. See, when you cut it. So it doesn't really matter. Whereas this one has one soft and one hard. So let's, so I don't really know. I wonder if it says on the back, double coated. No, I don't know if you guys know. It does come with extra, which is fine, but you know what? Let's put one here, right? And then put it on nicely. You do want it to cover the whole thing, but I'm a big fan of the Glad ones because they, oh wow, that's really on there. They can hold up to 20-something pounds, which means it's not coming off, it's not going anywhere. This one, you just want to get at the right angle. See? We have like 4 TVs in the house and they can't make up their minds of what to watch. Because they want to hang out together. I'm always like, if you guys can't be in the same room together, then just leave. One go in one room, one in the other. Just go put your pajamas on, because don't watch TV in the same clothes you had on in school in my bed. That's all. That's my only pet peeve. And they can stay, but they're like, no, I want to watch TV in the living room. I want to watch TV here. So now we've got our remote ID module over there. Nice. Oh, that's not coming off. It's one of those like super Velcro things that over time this will just become like not so strong anymore. Like just becomes velcroized. Yeah, that's not, look at that. It's so hard to come off. I like that. So definitely use the one that came with it because it's not coming off. Maybe if you crash, it'll come off, but just make sure you, you know, make it work. All right. Sweet. Well, it costs $5 to register it, like with all my arsenals. But this is nice because it's not on top, it's at the bottom, and hopefully it shows up. I'm going to charge it. I'm going to print another one, and then maybe if we're lucky, I'll film. We could not film, but record the video tonight. But it's pretty cool. Thank you, Camera Ray. It's a pleasure having you on the channel. And how long has he been around for? You could usually go to their detail and click on more. He's since 2013. Nice. Oh wow, 8 million views since 2013. Nice. All right, so yeah, welcome to the channel if you're subscribed. If not, thanks for stopping by. That's fine. And this is great. This definitely steers us in the right direction because I was wondering what to do, and I was skeptical about putting it on top of the drone. But now that we know it works well underneath, I might print the other one too, just to get an idea. Maybe we can file it down with the sander. We do have the Dremel somewhere, so we might work out with that. But this is not coming out. And again, if you print it laying straight, it doesn't matter what it's printed in. It ain't never going to break. But the problem is, by default, you want it to print upwards. I hate those guys. And as you can see, it's really hard to come off because I got to go upstairs. Anyway, on that note, it's strong. And it's not breaking like it did in the beginning into many pieces. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. TV. I gotta go do damage control upstairs. Figure out. They were just fine. They were quietly watching TV. All right, see you all next time. All right.
I know we're not the same. I'm so tired.